seems like it's a common trope here. I've known these guys. Okay.
How familiar am I? How much time do you have?
Oh well, not
No,
enough probably.
not enough. No, listen, like we meet assholes and good people all the time in life.
Let's play a game.
I don't want to play a game.
Let's play. Lucy, hello.
I thought this was just the two of us.
You still don't understand what's going on, do you?
Understand what? Oh my God. I'm tired. I'm gonna go home.
No, you're not.
Hey, it's good. How are you?
Doing better than last time I saw you on screen. Boy, you were chowing down on some things that it's still embedded in my head.
Sorry.
Where are you at currently?
I am in the Hudson Valley of New York.
Oh,
where
nice.
are you?
I'm in Chicago.
Cool.
Are you on a vacation or?
I live up here. My family and we moved up here during the pandemic from the city. So
how do you like it? That's a neat area to be in.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I just love it. It's the best of all the worlds. It's nature, it's calm, and then you're like, we're an hour and a half away from the city. It's the best.
Best of both worlds, right? When you need to go into the hustle and bustle, you can get there, right? But you get the calm and quiet and all that and every other day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good move in that sense. Boy, it's funny because I spoke to Kate on a different movie last week. So like I'm getting everyone together now. This was an interesting watch in so many ways. You worked with Neil before. I seen a movie, I think, before prior. Was this role written for you, or is this something that he had in mind for you? Because you played this so straight and so serious. Man, it got me.
Yeah, I mean, Neil and I have worked together many different times, stage, film, TV. And I think Neil like collects people and he works with them over and over again because he's so specific in his rhythm and his pacing. And I think, he had come to me with this and he was like, vampire or, like crazy, strange, dark, creepy underworld, lady of the underworld. And I was like, yeah, that sounds awesome. So it really was just a part that seemed so different from who I am in my everyday life that I was so excited. I mean, why not be an actor if you're not like jumping outside of yourself and putting on these other guises? So it was really juicy to me.
You mask it well. Like I said, this I didn't know where this movie was going. That's it too, because there's a lot of dialogue. There's only like what 4 of you actors in the whole movie, pretty much.
Right.
There's a lot of dialogue, and Justin carries like the talk in a lot of ways. I mean, I don't know how much dialogue he had, but he's constantly talking, in this movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's a real meld of so much of the theater stuff that Neil does with a kind of otherworldly, super creepy, sexy sort of bad date movie.
It's a date movie for sure. And now I was wondering, how familiar were you with a guy like in your actual life with a guy that Justin plays in a movie? I'm like, it seems like it's a common trope here. I've known these guys. Okay.
How familiar am I? How much time do you have?
Not enough probably.
Not enough. No, listen, like we meet assholes and good people all the time in life. I think that what was so interesting to me is that we're dealing with this social commentary about how men and women interact with each other, and especially in this day and age, in light of Me Too, in light of kind of all this stuff that's come to the surface in the past 3 and 4 years. And I like that this is an unconventional approach. This is kind of like a dark Grimm's brother fairy tale approach of what one person represents. And what do we do with that? Like, how do we adjudicate that? And yeah, sure. I'm sure you've met guys like this. I'm sure you've met women like this.
I'm sure I've been one at some point too for a bit.
Oh no, You
brag.
seem lovely. You seem fabulous.
I'm still
But
single, Gia, so I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
no, the right one is out there.
There you go.
It's you just that was another really fascinating part of the equation of doing this film was how intimate it is. You know, that so much time is spent with Hap and Nina, and we're watching their date unfold, and we're like, something's happening here, and I'm not quite sure where it's going, and I don't know what it is, but I can't look away, and I don't want to miss anything. And what was that? Wait, did I just see something? You know, I mean, that's how life unfolds. You just don't really know what to expect, but you're kind of like leaning forward. So that's how it was.
And they knew what they were doing, because, you know, guys sometimes don't think with this head, and clearly it's evident, you know, in this character's situation here, you know, how easy you can just like, tease them with certain things and they'll fall for it, you know, right away. You know, you bait them into it, and then you see the true colors quickly, right?
Yeah, but like as a dude, I don't want to assume heterosexual dude. I'm guessing heterosexual dude. What did you think the message? Like, did you get a specific message? Was it like, don't be an asshole, or was it like,
no,
don't you?
I think it's so true to life, because I been in these situations. I've known guys like that. You know, I try not to be one of those guys. Maybe in a past I was when I was younger too. So I get it. You know, it's one of those things like, oh, two hot women. It's like, oh, the sister comes in, even better. You know, this guy thinking all that, but it's like, you know, it's clearly you can read the bullshit. And being in a dating world currently, you know, I'm in my mid 30s now. We're actually born the same year. So the thing is, like, you kind of see now what you didn't as you're younger. You know, you see the game people play, and it's kind of sad to see it, because now it's like, boy, people and men. My sister's dating, and she's in her like early 40s. I'm outing her here, but she's like dating, and there's guys like in their 50s are playing these games, and it's like, come on, man, you're too old for that. And it's just like, it's kind of a sad commentary on how we are, like, you know, the older we get now with online dating and everything, it's like everyone's more immature, I think, you know, and it's like people can read the nonsense through it. And maybe that's why there's so many singles, because people aren't being upfront and honest, you know, so.
Honesty, it's like what Mina says. It's like, don't lie to me. I'll know. And you know, the truth always comes out. Yep.
You will know when it's real or not. And boy, it's a fascinating watch in so many ways. And it's interesting to see, you know, Justin and Kate, the chemistry kind of brewing in a film too, you know, and them getting to work together. It was very cool, you know, and you're a heck of a storyteller. I'll say this: you said that story with like as if it was like not even in the script, you know. I'm like, oh, she's like saying something personal in that sense.
Yeah,
too.
I remember reading. Thank you so much. I remember reading it, and I was like, oh, this monologue, it's still going. Page 3, nope, it's still going. Page 4, it's still going. And feeling a little bit afraid of that as an actor. It's like 4 pages of telling a story. Come on, that's crazy. But I've said this before, and I've heard this from many actors, if you see something that like terrifies you, you have to do it. You have to just like run towards it, because it's going to pay off in some way. And man, shooting, those were some of the most terrifying days, just sitting there and shooting those monologues in the dark in Arkansas in the middle of the night. It's just like,
it's a story in itself, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You nailed it. This was so cool. I enjoyed your performance. I thought it was a really interesting film with, you can take away messages from it too. Can't wait to see what's next for you, Gia. I'm a fan for sure.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And keep looking out there. The right person is out there for you.
I'm not settling. That's what I'm, you know, there you go.
I'll do it.
Talk to you soon. Can't wait.
All right, man. Take good care.